A United Kingdom Museum Guide. Chapter 1. Some big United Kingdom museum websites. Museums.co.uk claims to list over 2,000 museums. When I clicked View All on their website, I got pop-up ads. They have lists of types of museums with addresses. museums.co.uk/museum-type/natural-history. museums.co.uk/museum-type/museum-and-art-gallery. museums.co.uk/museum-type/military. museums.co.uk/museum-type/industrial. museums.co.uk/museum-type/art. museums.co.uk/museum-type/natural-history. museums.co.uk/museum-type/maritime. museums.co.uk/museum-type/museum-and-art-gallery. culture24.org.uk is a UK culture search engine. Find museums, art galleries, etc. historic-uk.com covers UK museums. historic.uk.com/historymagazine/destinations/UK/museums. twitter.com/historicuk. whichmuseum.com lists several discount passes for museums. They have about 180 pages of museums. Museums and articles for Wales at museum.wales. Wales is a rural part of UK on the west coast facing the Atlantic Ocean. National Museum Cardiff. St Fagan's National Museum of History. National Waterfront Museum. Big Pit National Coal Museum. National Slate Museum. National Wool Museum. National Roman Legion Museum. Find United Kingdom museum jobs and articles at museumsassociation.org. There is a museum journal there. Lists of UK member museums by region at museumsassociation.org/free-entry/list/channel-islands. There are the regions. If you're a member of the Museums Association, you get free entry to member museums. Channel Islands. England, East. England, East Midlands. England, London. England, North East. England, Northwest. England, South East. England, Southwest. England, West Midlands. England, Yorkshire. Isle of Man. Northern Ireland. Scotland. Wales. 100 plus UK museum articles at atlasobscura.com/things-to-do/united-kingdom/museums-and-collections. Articles about eclectic museums. Chapter 2. United Kingdom Museum Websites. Major UK museum websites. artscouncil.org.uk. culture24.org.uk, a guide to British museums. museumsassociation.org, Museums Association, organisation for museum professionals. mla.gov.uk, Museum, Libraries and Archives Council. culture.gov.uk/museums_galleries/monthly_visitor_figures/default.htm, visitor figures for Department of Culture, Media and Sport sponsored museums in England. 24hourmuseum.org.uk, the UK's Guide to Museums. nmgw.ac.uk/index.html, National Museums and Galleries of Wales. nms.ac.uk, National Museums of Scotland. nhm.ac.uk, Natural History Museum, London. aboutbritain.com/museumslondon.htm. london.iwm.org.uk, Imperial War Museum. vam.ac.uk, Victoria and Albert. nhm.ac.uk, Natural History Museum. sciencemuseum.org.uk, Science Museum. museumoflondon.org.uk, Museum of London. nmm.ac.uk, Maritime Museum. British Museum websites. theatremuseum.org, Theatre Museum. nhm.ac.uk, Natural History. blog.britishmuseum.org. thebritishmuseum.ac.uk, The British Museum. ukguide.org/london/museum.html, London Guide, Museums in London, links to British Museum, National Gallery, Victoria and Albert, others. ashmole.ox.ac.uk, Ashmolean at Oxford. henry-more-fdn.co.uk/hmf, Henry Moore Institute, Leeds. natgealscot.ac.uk, National Galleries of Scotland. nationalgallery.org.uk, National Gallery, London. soane.org, Sir John Soane's Museum. Lawntair.com, and Lawntair, an art centre of the Western Isles of Scotland. tate.org.uk, Tate Gallery. vam.ac.uk, Victoria and Albert, London. nhm.ac.uk, Natural History Museum. bclm.co.uk, Black Country Living Museum, Heritage of the Heart of Industrial England. eureka.org.uk, Eureka. finchcox.co.uk, Finchcox Museum of Living Music. campaignformuseums.org.uk. 24hourmuseum.org.uk, The 24-Hour Museum. british-museum.ac.uk. portico.bl.uk, The British Library. iwm.org.uk, The Imperial War Museum. museumoflondon.org.uk. nationalgallery.org.uk. vam.ac.uk, The Victoria and Albert Museum. demon.co.uk/heritage/Wallace, The Wallace Collection. mhs.ox.ac.uk/index.htm, Museum of the History of Science. fitzmuseum.cam.ac.uk, Fitzwilliam Museum. ironbridge.org.uk, Ironbridge Gorge Museum. iwm.org.uk, Imperial War Museum. iwm.org.uk, Imperial War Museum. jorvik-viking-centre.co.uk, Horvik Viking Centre. museumoflondon.org.uk. thebritishmuseum.ac.uk. nationalgal-army-museum.ac.uk. nhm.ac.uk, Natural History Museum. nmm.ac.uk, National Maritime Museum. nms.ac.uk, National Museums of Scotland. nmsi.ac.uk/science_museum_fr.htm, Science Museum. npg.org.uk, National Portrait Gallery. nrm.org.uk, National Railway Museum. rafmuseum.org, Royal Air Force Museum. sciencemuseum.org.uk. stbarbe-museum.org.uk, Stbarb Museum. thebritishmuseum.ac.uk, British Museum. vam.ac.uk. Victoria and Albert Museum. London Museum websites. timeout.com/london/art, timeout art and gallery news. British Museum shoponline.org, the Bloomsbury area of London. newexhibitions.com, calendar of gallery openings and exhibitions around London. londonnet.co.uk/ln/guide/about/museums.html, London Guide to London Museums. timeout.com/london/museums-features/1496/london-s_best_museums.html, smaller, lesser known museums in London. thebritishmuseum.ac.uk, the British Museum. cartoonmuseum.org, Cartoon Museum. themagiccircle.co.uk, Centre for the Magic Arts. DickensMuseum.com, the Charles Dickens Museum. Cinemamuseum.org.uk, the Cinema Museum. DesignMuseum.org, the Design Museum. Dulwich-Pictorigallery.org.uk, the Dulwich Picture Gallery. fan-museum.org, the Fan Museum. ftmlondon.org, the Fashion and Textile Museum. foundlingmuseum.org.uk, the Foundling Museum. freud.org.uk, the Freud Museum. geffrye-museum.org.uk, the Geoffrey Museum, the Changing Style of the English Domestic Interior. southbank-centre.co.uk/find/Hayward-gallery-visual-arts, the Hayward Gallery. hunterian.gla.ac.uk, Hunterian Museum. hunterian.gla.ac.uk, Royal College of Surgeons of England. iwm.org.uk, Imperial War Museum. ica.org.uk, the Institute of Arts, ICA. The Institute of Arts, ICA, is an artistic and cultural centre on the Mall in London, off Trafalgar Square. rbkc.gov.uk/subsites/museums.aspx, Leighton House Museum, former studio house of artist Frederick, Lord Leighton, 1830–1896. londonshh.org, London SHH, small historic houses. museumofbrands.com, the Museum of Brands, Packaging and Advertising. museumofeverything.com, the Museum of Everything London. gardenmuseum.org.uk, the Museum of Garden History. museumoflondon.org.uk, Museum of London. musicalmuseum.co.uk, the Musical Museum. rmg.co.uk, National Maritime Museum. nationalgallery.org.uk, National Gallery. nmpft.org.uk, National Museum of Photography, Film and Television. npg.org.uk, National Portrait Gallery, London. nhm.ac.uk, Natural History Museum. royalacademy.org.uk, Royal Academy of Arts. saatchi-gallery.co.uk, Saatchi Gallery. serpentinegallery.org, Serpentine Gallery, 2 galleries situated in Kensington Gardens in central London. sciencemuseum.org.uk, Science Museum. sherlock-holmes.co.uk, the Sherlock Holmes Museum. soane.org, Sir John Soane S Museum. somersethouse.org.uk, Somerset House, architectural treasure encompassing the Courtauld Institute of Art Gallery and Hermitage Rooms. tate.org.uk, Tate Galleries. tate.org.uk/visit/Tate-modern, Tate Modern, the Tate Modern London Art Gallery. tate.org.uk/visit/Tate-Britain, British art from 1500 to the present day. artmaps.tate.org.uk/artmaps, Tate Art Maps. googleartproject.com/museum/Tate, Google Art Project virtual tour of the Tate. vam.ac.uk, Victoria and Albert Museum. museumofchildhood.org.uk, Vienna Museum of Childhood. wallacecollection.org, the Wallace Collection. thewappingproject.com, the Wapping Project. whitechapelgallery.org, the Whitechapel Gallery. zabludowiczcollection.com, Zabludowiz Collection. United Kingdom Museum websites at blog.feedspot.com/UK_museum_blogs. bankofengland.co.uk/museum/online-collections/blog. blackburnmuseum.org.uk/blog. blog.liverpoolmuseums.org.uk. blog.ltmuseum.co.uk. blog.nms.ac.uk. blog.railwaymuseum.org.uk. blog.scienceandmediamuseum.org.uk. blog.sciencemuseum.org.uk. blog.twmuseums.org.uk, bristolmuseums.org.uk/blog, britishmotormuseum.co.uk/explore/museum-blog, chippenham.gov.uk/chippenham-museum/museum-blog, iwm.org.uk/blog, jewishmuseum.org.uk/news-and-blog, museum.maidstone.gov.uk/support-us/blog, museumblog.wp.st-andrews.ac.uk, museumnext.com, museumofcambridge.org.uk/category/blogs, museumofoxford.org/museum-blog, museumofthemind.org.uk/blog, museumofwitchcraftandmagic.co.uk/news, museumsassociation.org, nationaljusticemuseum.org.uk/museum/news, naturalhistorymuseum.blog, phm.org.uk/blog, postalmuseum.org/blog, prm.ox.ac.uk/blog, rafmuseum.org.uk/blog, ragem.co.uk/blog, reammuseum.org.uk/blog/museum-blog, rmg.co.uk/stories/blogs, royalcornwallmuseum.org.uk/blog, shetlandmuseumarchives.org.uk/blog, southwestmuseums.org.uk/news, tenbymuseum.org.uk/blog, thebawestmuseum.org.uk/blog, tinctureofmuseum.wordpress.com, vam.ac.uk/blog, vgm.liverpool.ac.uk/blog. A list of United Kingdom museum websites at dmoz-odp.org/regional/Europe/United_Kingdom/arts_and_entertainment/museums. Subcategories: England, Scotland, Wales, Archaeology, Archives, Art Galleries, Aviation, Historic Buildings, History, Living History in Open Air, Maritime, Military, Mining, Natural History, News, Science, Showman and Funfair. aim-museums.co.uk, Association of Independent Museums. Exhibitionsnet.com, Exhibitionsnet, the UK gallery, museum, heritage and visitor attraction website, with news, information, special offers and links to major venues. thefanmuseum.org.uk, The Fan Museum. Dedicated to fans and fan making. uk250.co.uk/museum, museum websites. Directory of the UK museum websites. Submissions are welcome. world-heritage.org.uk, World Heritage. Organizes traveling and temporary exhibitions which are available for hire. Current products and contact Informa.